Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of the Disc Golf Answer Man.
What's up, Disc Golf Answer Man crew? This is Trace from Orlando, Florida. Today, I got a rules question for you. Recently, I was at a tournament, and I was watching the pros play the final 9. And there was one time where a player was, his lie was in a bush, and he had to get into the bush to throw his shot, obviously. And he was taking a little bit of time to get his footing, find out what shot he wants to do, all that good stuff. And he was taking a decent bit. So about 25 seconds, I would say, after he got up to his lie, he put down a mini. And he was saying that you have 30 seconds. Then if you place a mini, then your 30 seconds restarts. So really, you would get a minute. I don't think there was another player really trying to call him on it, but he was just kind of discussing it. And he was saying that really you can have a minute if you place your mini at the right time. I was just asking if this is true, seeing what you guys want to think about it. Also, at that tournament, I won my first tournament after a couple years of playing, so it was real fun.
Nice.
And I can't wait to win more. All right, see you, Disc Golf, guys.
Nice work on the W.
Yeah, nice work, Trace.
I believe the rule is as soon as you address your lie. Is that correct? You have the rule pulled up.
Absolutely.
Correct?
I pulled it up
You
for
have
you.
to talk to it. Hi, Lie. How are you?
Yeah.
I have
Hello.
now addressed
My
you.
name is Robert.
Right.
Let's make this as pleasant an experience for everyone as possible. Okay, so
That took like 20 seconds.
rule book, yeah.
10
So now,
seconds to
so now
throw.
you better throw. Rule book, this is 804.01, and then the section is A. It says a maximum of 30 seconds is allowed to each player to make a throw after, 1, the previous player is thrown, and 2, the player has had a reasonable amount of time to arrive at the disc, and 3, the playing area is clear and free of distractions. So I definitely do not read that as I walk up to my lie, I'm trying to figure out how to get into the bush. Maybe I get in behind my disc, and now I'm looking for different places to throw. And now I set my mini down, and now I have 30 seconds. That is incorrect.
No.
I think from the time that you start getting into the bush, and once you kind of realize how you can get a foot behind the disc, I'd say your time starts pretty close to then. Now, if it's really thick and tough to get into, I'm not going to call you on 30 seconds, but I'm certainly not going to say, once you get in there, then you decide on your shot, then you set down your mini, now you have 30 seconds.
And then you walk out and get a disc.
That's
that you're gonna
incorrect.
throw.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So within the reasonable amount of time, I would say, so say Eric throws his shot, I'm over here in the rough, and once I find my disc and see where I can put my foot, it's basically 30 seconds from that time, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, so that I would say
There's not like a set, like, this is how it works.
Right.
But you give the player the benefit of the doubt, especially if they're in like a nasty situation where they're in a bush or, they have awkward footing. That's
Right.
when you kind of give the player the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
Unless he's like taking 30 seconds then and then putting a mini down, taking another 30 seconds and then changing his disc. That's a little extreme.
excessive. I agree. Yeah, setting the mini down doesn't have anything to do with the 30 seconds. Once you've addressed your lie, that's when the 30 seconds starts.
Yeah, the way I look at it is that unless they're obviously abusing it, I try to do the golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. In other words, if someone's taking a little bit longer because they're in an awkward situation, I would hope that someone would afford me that same leeway if I was in a bush somewhere trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. So I'm not going to be some mean guy and say, hey, you're pushing 30 seconds when he's just taking a few extra seconds to try to get more comfortable with his throw.
Or you start saying 30, 29, 28.